All right, we're going to be taking the green flag here. Changing up the broadcast stuff a little bit. I've definitely proven that we can have fun with the race audio and stuff. Still going to use the broadcast graphics and everything, and maybe some going to commercial stuff. But, you know, the Coca-Cola 600 intro audio bummed me out. I couldn't find anything that good, and that's why there was some dead air during that intro. I know people don't care that much about it, but I got really into the weeds trying to find some audio for that, and it got frustrating, and I'm deciding to put that time towards other stuff. I need a good jump here. We're starting 14th. I am not sure whether or not a win is in the cards here. Got to use up the car here early to get track position. Oh, that was sneaky right there. I'm glad we were able to do that. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking this out. Race 11. Of our 1992 season. Rusty Wallace is starting behind us, I think in 20th or something. We started 14th. Mallon Kulwicki has the pole up there. And speaking of all that, the points battle has gotten a little bit interesting. We're behind Rusty Wallace. No surprise there. He finished ahead of us at Charlotte. But Bill Elliott has crept up, and he's tied with Alan Kulwicki now. They're hot on our heels. Now it's getting interesting. We just got to take care of we just got to take care of our business. That's all. This is going to be a 3-4 car battle the rest of the season. And we might be left out. We might be left in the dust if we don't. If we don't keep up the same pace as them. I upped the AI's grip here. They should be a little bit quicker than we've seen in the past. I don't think a win is in the cards here. We have one random caution this race, and we have a modified fuel window. Stuff we've been doing at a bunch of tracks this season, just making sure we're not running 30 laps on dead tires at the end of a run. So it's about 50 some laps here for the AI. Top 10's good. That's a good place to be right now. Really excited to get back to Charlotte for our next race. I made some notes on what I wanted to do with the AI there. And I think we're going to be in good shape for that second Charlotte race. And we're going to be in good shape next race. Michigan. We had the pole there. We were able to get the pole there in the second 1997 race, and we were able to stay up near the front, which was good. And that's what we have to do. I mean, we can't get these bad. We can't get these bad starting positions, and because these cars are also evenly matched, we will never be able to make our way up to the front of the field. And especially because we're not getting any cautions. We're just not getting a lot of cautions this season, for whatever reason. I mean, 1997 we had a bunch. I'm not going to go nuclear and add 2 random cautions each race or anything, but it's just something that's sticking out to me. We haven't really seen it yet. We were able to get down to the bottom line pretty early there, but coming out of 2 and coming out of 4, this is one of the most pronounced cases of spooking the AI of any track, where if we don't give them room coming out of 2 and 4, if we're on the high line, they just pull out and they won't race us off the corner. So we have to make sure to give them room. They give us room, so we have to do the same for them. And looks like Kyle Petty wants to get around Ken Schrader here. Early going, Dale Earnhardt out in the lead. I guess those guys raced side by side early and he was able to pull away. We'll be coming back to Dover for another race this season. So worst case scenario, we don't get a good finish here, but we learned some things. Kyle Petty getting around Ken Schrader would be nice. Seems like he's holding him up. Oh, he definitely is. I mean, that group in front of Ken Schrader is pulling away slowly but surely. I actually can't remember if I talked about the points already. Yeah, we're behind Rusty Wallace. Didn't have a or he finished ahead of us at Charlotte, and we got Bill Elliott and Alan Kulwicki tied there now. It's crazy. We're finally starting to see a 1992-esque points battle. Tons of races left. We're a little over a third of the way through the season now. And yeah, we're hitting up Michigan, Sears Point, Pocono, and then Daytona. And that will essentially take care of the first half of the season. And then, like I said, I'm taking a week off after that, just to step away from the game entirely, forget the tracks, because the race after Daytona is Bristol, and I feel like we were just at Bristol. And I don't know, it just feels like I was able to get around there really well. We had a top 5 finish. But then all these other tracks will start coming up. Darlington feels like we were just there. So I think it's the right call. It's the right move just to take a week off. Now Kyle Petty is holding us up.
Outside. Still there. Clear.
See if we can track these guys down. We don't have, you know, like I said, we have a modified fuel. Actually, I can't remember if I talked about it. The modified fuel window here, 50 some laps, and I'm pretty sure I talked about it. But yeah, 50 some laps, just like we've done at a bunch of tracks, and we still have to take care of our tires for those laps, though. I mean, we can't just run balls to the wall the whole time, because it's around this stage of the run, lap 30-ish, that the AI, we can sometimes lose our tires and just have a frustrating go of it trying to keep up with the AI. So hopefully we took care of our tires early and we still have them here. And I really don't know. It's all dependent on, we have to see what the AI does. But thank goodness we had a good qualifying start here. I was surprised. Bill Elliott was 222 ahead of us last time at the line. I feel like we're running the best line we can here, and let's see if we're catching him. We lost 5 thousandths of a second. And we're going to lose more this lap because I was looking at the time when I should have been looking at turn 1. No, we gained 3 thousandths. If we can get them racing up there, we can catch them. If I can hug the apron like that all race, we're in business. Cal Petty's mounting a little bit of a charge and a comeback here, and we're starting to lose our tires. Gotta let him go.
Inside. Clear.
It's fine. I think I just have to get into the brakes sooner. Into 1. Yeah, I think that fixes it. want to hit that wall, obviously. All right, we just got to hang on. We got to hang on for, I don't know, 15 more laps. Get our tires. I just realized with that window, just because Dover's just a unique track, we're going to have, we might have 3 stops this race. All right, seems like we've kind of settled into our tire issue now. That's the exit we want. Do that every time now. That's not the exit we want. That's just turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are just entirely different. You just can't take them the same way. Whoa, Kyle Petty. Hey. First time we've had that in 2 seasons, 40-some races. It's the first time we've had someone blow up right in front of us under green. So, as far as the points go, Kyle Petty couldn't, he can't, he can't get DNFs like that. I think it's just not going to happen for him this season. We had that same kind of deal with Dale Jarrett in our 97 season. That was a car that should have been battling for the points, but he just kept getting DNFs and just wasn't able to compete. Didn't even make our playoffs. We have to figure out how to manage our tires better on our second run. Yeah, we're toast.
Car inside.
That's what I mean by giving them room, making sure we don't spook them.
Keep high. Clear inside.
It actually helps to have a car in front of us so we can figure out where we're losing and gaining speed. Should be coming up on pit stops very soon. Rusty Wallace started behind us. He hasn't passed us. So, at least I don't think. Just something to think about. I know Kowicki started ahead of us. We haven't passed him. So he's going to be up there. Maybe, now that I think about it, I think we're a little bit past 50 laps. Pit. There we go. Yep, 50. Should have pitted with him. You're losing 1.5 seconds a lap on the fresher tires.
Good job.
So we got to pit this time. All right, real slow pit road here.
The leader's pitting now. Keep it to 35. Keep it under 2,500 in second.
I sped here too. Something's going on with my brake pedal.
Leader's pitting now. Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. Limit's 35. Keep it under 2,500 in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 2,500.
Oh, we got away with it.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
And we're getting out here with the big dogs. There goes Mark Martin. He pitted before us, and he was on fresher tires, and that's why he was able to get ahead of us here. Now we got to be smarter with our tires. I thought our race was done. I definitely thought we sped.
You're in the top 10. Outside. Clear outside.
All right, Davey Allison, we got to get around these guys. Like right now. Taking her a little easy here in this early part of this second run. He says as he
Outside.
gets under Davey Allison.
Stay low. Clear.
I mean, we learned our lesson from our first run. Can't take the turns like that. All right, cool. So AI got through their pit stops without incident. A bunch of lappers. I didn't know. Oh, come on, man. I didn't know. Well, now I know why Jeff Gordon took out Hutch Strickland at North Wilkesboro. Random caution. Now what does that mean exactly? Well, pitting here, you can split the rest of the race in half.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line.
What do we want to do here?
68 car.
We can split the rest of the race in half if we pit here. And we would only have one more pit stop. If they don't pit here, do they only have one pit stop left? No, they would have two. And I think it's doesn't matter because I think they're pitting anyway. And tires are extremely important here, so we're taking on tires here. And all these cars are coming in, even though some are a lap down.
Limit 35. Keep it under 2,500
okay.
In second. The pace cars on the front straight. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
Let's go. Some people might be taking fuel only here.
Turn 2.
I think tires are too important. Okay, Wally Dallenbach just took 2 tires. We're going to have some guys taking on only 2, apparently. Alan Kulwicki just came into the pits.
The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go!
All right, let's be careful.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 83 car.
All right, we're going to be going green here. We're in 5th place, and there's a lot of there was a lot of confusion on my part because I was just checking the replay. A lot of these cars, Lake Speed was one of them, a lot of these cars pitted 3 or 4 laps after we did. And I had talked about how much time you lose on the track by waiting that long to pit. And that's what happened to them. I mean, we have, 10 cars a lap down. All right, we're in 5th here. Let's go. I didn't see where Rusty Wallace is right now. I'm not overly concerned about that. We can sneak in behind our brother here. New tires. I forgot we were on brand new tires. Hold on to her.
That car's a lap down. Outside.
We were doing really well, I thought, managing our tires on that run after pit stops, and now we're racing again. So, and we have to hold this line down here, or Davey Allison's going to get mad. Oh man.
Clear. Outside. Still there.
Pretty sure Elliott and Earnhardt are going to be for position. Ricky Rudd's going to be for position up here above or ahead of the Ireland car by Bobby Hillen. And that's Harry Gant's going to be for position. Pretty sure.
Good job.
We needed Bobby Hillen to go there, and he just didn't want to.
Clear outside. Cars lap down. Okay.
Gotta
30
dive.
seconds.
Sorry,
Outside.
man. Like,
Keep low. Clear outside.
we don't have time.
That car's a lap down. Outside. Keep low.
That's where we wrecked in 1997. I think we tried to dive on somebody like that, and we didn't have the tires to do it, and we wrecked.
That car's a lap down.
Like that. That's my fault. That's 100% my fault. I'm thinking we can get down in there, and we can't. Oh, we got to run here, though. See ya.
Outside. The next car's the leader. Stay low. Clear.
Wouldn't mind leading a lap.
That car's a lap down. Car outside. Still there. The next car's the leader. Clear.
Here we go.
Car outside. Still there.
For the lead.
Clear outside. Here comes the leader. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Now, I don't know what
Outside.
the pitting situation is
Car's a lap down. You're in first.
for all these guys, if they just took on 2 on this last stop or what. We used up our tires there on that start, on that restart, so now we just have to relax.
Car outside. Still there. Clear.
Yeah. That's just a huge jump we're getting on them, so I think these are some 2-tire people up here. Wally Dallenbach for sure, he's leading the charge up there. He's on 2 tires. So if these cars took on 4, they would be passing him. So everybody up here took on 2. Oh, for sure. If any.
That car's a lap down.
Maybe some was fuel only.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. Clear the cross flag. We're halfway home. That car's a lap down.
Boy, that caution was a godsend. Seems like the AI is having issues with those lappers back there. We'll keep an eye on Davey Allison's interval back there. If he starts closing in, we'll start picking up the pace some. But right now, I'm using these lappers as our personal pace car. Although he did just gain 0.2. We still have 35 laps-ish left on this tire run.
That car's a lap down.
But yeah. Oh, Davey Allison's coming. All right, Davey Allison has caught us. Not surprising. I mean, we're just conserving our tires here, and it's just not a surprising development.
Keep low. Clear outside.
Hitting the apron there was.
That car's a lap down. Inside.
Oh man.
Clear.
Okay, we saved that. Something's off right now with me. I'm hitting the aprons. These are these two-tire cars. Let's keep the big picture in focus. That Davey Allison is right there. The next car behind him is we're well ahead of the next car there.
Outside.
So, say we baby the tires here, and Davey Allison gets around us.
Clear outside.
Okay. We can still baby the tire, and we're still fine. It's not like the whole field's blowing past us. We are doing well. Davey Allison is behind us.
That
He's
car's a lap
gotten
down.
past lappers and stuff. That's been it. And we've been able just to take care of our tires beautifully. Ebb and flow, give and take, making sure he doesn't get too close. I mean, we've spent, I don't even know how many laps it's been, 20-some laps that I skipped there. We do want to keep an eye on when he pits. Because if he pits before us, he'll gain 1.5 seconds. But not really, but just
That car's a lap down.
just as a rule of thumb. Huh. Alan Colwicki. Running 22nd.
Inside. Clear.
I think he was part of that group that might
Car's a lap down.
that might just be a domino effect, perfect storm thing with him, where he pitted later than everyone and then got a lap down, and then didn't take on tires on that next
Inside.
under that next
Still there.
caution,
Clear.
or yeah, under that
Car's
caution.
a lap down. Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Davey Allison's still on the track. We have cars dipping and diving on and off pit road. I'm just taking her easy.
That car's a lap down.
Oh man, Dale Earnhardt. We just passed him. He was up racing for the lead. Davey Allison pitted. He's gone in our rear view. So we have to go in here.
Limit 35. Keep it under 2,500 in second.
Very nice. Taking her very easy here. No reason to rush things. Just got to make sure Wally Dallenbach doesn't hit us. Winston Cup official keeping a close eye on things.
Go, go, go! Limit 35. Keep it under 2,500 in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 2,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. That car's a lap down.
We definitely got away with one. Our first stop. This might be Davey Allison under the bridge back there. It sure is. So he gained some time. Not a bunch. Now what we have to do... Oh man. We have to take care of our tires and get some lappers in between us and Davey Allison.
You're back in the lead.
And I think we can win this if we do that. All right, Ken Schrader's still slow from getting off pit road, so we can get him.
Clear outside.
Looks like Davey's going to take care of him.
That car's a lap down.
Rusty Wallace has snuck up into the top 10. Bill Elliott, third. Ricky Rudd here was leading for the longest time, or him and Earnhardt. And then that caution, Harry Gant too, and then that caution threw everything into the sewer for them. Alan Cole-Wicki, 14th. So this is the tail end of the lead lap. We're putting a lap down here.
Stay low. Clear.
We learned our lesson with Lake Speed. We're not going to try to dive in there anymore. We got that though. This is a good difficulty, I'm telling you. And just it's real good. This is a track position deal, and
That car's a lap down.
we just got lucky with that caution. Oh, wall. No problem.
Car outside. Still there.
All right, we're in the lead here. What I don't want to do is look back on this season
Stay low.
and say, man,
That car is
can you imagine if we weren't wrecked like Jimmy Means at Dover, where we would be right now? So we got around him. It's looking good right now. We really have the track figured out, tire wear wise. Got to pass Alan Kolwicki here.
Car outside. That car is a lap down. Clear.
It's just race management right now. We're taking her easy, and then when we feel Davey Allison
Outside.
closing, we make some passes.
Stay low.
Just
Clear outside.
not using our tires up.
That car.
All right, we're getting into the weeds a little bit here.
Stay low. That car is a lap down. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. Clear.
These passes will do us well,
That car is a
serve us well, I guess you should say. Could say, I don't know. Okay, hang on to her. We got to survive all this. Seems like we're running at 2 or 3 different speeds.
car outside.
Oh, it's because they are.
Keep low.
Jim Sauter just pitted for some
Car is
reason.
a lap down. That
He had pitted earlier than everyone on this last round of stops. And he was just in, and I bet he
Keep
is
low.
realizing he needs more fuel, and he didn't take on tires there. And he's just slow to begin with. I think we got this in the bag. 24 to go. 18 laps to go. You can see Davey Allison's now 7 seconds back. Just can't deal with the lappers. And we're 30 laps into this run, and our tires aren't even close to yellow. So we're, granted, I don't know exactly how fast we've been going relative to what we had been. But, I mean,
Outside.
once we learned that we had to manage our tires better, we did.
That car is a lap down. That car is a lap
But
down.
you saw how intense and good this racing was. Even if we had good tire wear at the beginning, we still would have been racing with the AI. And it's just track position. We were able to we just got lucky this race. So I'm not changing anything on this difficulty. I'm not overthinking it. Usually when I win a race, I'll bump up the difficulty, but I know the game. And I know it's just not black and white that we won, and let's put the rating up. All right, 8 to go. And we're coming up on the black and gold brothers here. Yeah, that's Rusty Wallace.
Car outside.
And we're going to check out his position here. I think we came in
Clear outside.
17 points back. of him. He's in 9th spot right here. And he had just worked his way around Jimmy Spencer. Don't want to wreck him, and we're actually just hanging with him here. I mean, we're not.
Just 5 more to go.
This is. I think we have somewhat better tires than they do, because they've probably been racing back here. So all things aren't equal. But this gives us a somewhat good look at what it would be like to race with them up here in the top 10 at the end. Again, we're not racing him, not diving on him. The win is in the bag. Two to go.
Stay low. Clear.
Finally seeing our first white flag of the season.
That car's a lap down. Last lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home.
There we go. We definitely led the most laps here. There she is.
You won! Yes, yes, yes!
All right, that's the win. We're not doing burnouts because we're saving the car for when we come back here. Hopefully we can sweep Dover. Davey Allison finished second. Bill Elliott third. All the big names are up there. Rusty Wallace in the top 10. Dale Earnhardt ended up in the top 10. Cole Wickie 13th. Jeff Gordon, we saw him a bunch this race, 17th. That's pretty much it. Stanley Smith, they're showing a DNF with an ignition, and then of course Kyle Petty blew up in front of us during the race. All right, there we go. You probably noticed during the race, obviously, that I've abandoned all the broadcasts and stuff. We're just going to get down into racing. I'll talk about it at the beginning of the next race. But I mean, I'm pumped. This is a big win here. We should have the points lead going into Michigan the next race. All right, good stuff. Thanks for watching.